going on, everybody? C4 here. Welcome back to the channel. I've been sitting in my office for about 3 hours now, just thinking about what in the hell do I want to record on this beautiful Tuesday. And the thing I kept thinking about is like, man, these are the kind of days that like I wish I had some Madden 22 news to talk about, because like Madden 22, one of the more popular fun things to talk about is like rookies and rookie ratings and who, what are these guys going to look like? And then it clicked. I have all these Maddens right now available to me because I've downloaded a bunch of the old Maddens so that I could do rebuilding the worst team in every Madden. So while we're just here waiting and chilling in Madden purgatory between Madden 21 and Madden 22, let's just entertain ourselves. And what I am going to do today is we're going to look through all of those Maddens that I have access to, Madden 2001 all the way to Madden 21, and we're going to find the best and or most overpowered rookie in Madden history, because on top of my head I can't really think of it. So that is what we're gonna do today. I figure like that's entertaining for me because I have no idea what that rookie is going to be, who is going to be the most overpowered. I'm assuming he's gonna come in some of the earlier Maddens because now the Madden rating scale is so hipstery and realistic that like you're not getting rookies higher than an 80 overall. So that is what we're gonna do today, guys. We are going to find and start out on a journey to see who the most overpowered and or best rookie has ever been in the Madden franchise. Let's go. So we're gonna start here in Madden 2001, and I'm gonna go through like obviously notable players. Like, look, we got Brian Urlacher. He's probably not gonna be the highest rated player. He was like, fringe top 10 pick. I think he was 9th overall. But anytime there's something interesting, we will talk about it. We will show overall, though, the highest rated rookie in the class, and then we'll move on to the next game and do kind of a process of elimination, head-to-head kind of thing, until we find out the best rookie ever. And we got Brian Urlacher here as a rookie. 7-8 overall, not bad. So it was kind of funny. Peter Warwick was 4th overall out of Florida State to the Cincinnati Bengals, and he's straight up wearing a backwards baseball cap. Number 1 overall pick in 2001 was Courtney Brown, defensive end from, I believe, Penn State, but he's only an 82 overall. Found a lot of players with a higher base rating. Also found it kind of weird. In this draft, I mean, I wasn't, it was 2000, so I would have been 8. The Washington football team had picks 2 and 3. In the first round, they selected Chris Samuels at 3, offensive tackle. But they also had pick 2, got LeVar Arrington, who was Bill Belichick of the earlier Maddens. Did not have his naming right, so he was known as linebacker number 56. It was pretty good, 80 overall. 2 players were tied for the second highest rating in this class. Oddly enough, one of them was on the Eagles, Corey Simon, a defensive tackle. He pulled in an 84. Legendary running back for them, Jamal Lewis, also pulled in an 84 overall. But I guarantee you are not expecting who is number 1 from this Madden 2001 class. The highest rated player is Sebastian Janikowski with pick 17 of the first round. Al Davis drafted a kicker from Florida State, and old Seabass, 6'2", 255 pounds, 87 overall. Like, we're starting out high. We might have started this video. He might be the highest rated rookie of all time. 99 kick power. 79 kick accuracy, but so far for like there we go. The benchmark has been set for a rookie. Seabass, 87 overall. Let's move on to Madden 2002. But I'm moving on to Madden 2002. A few interesting ratings. Reggie Wayne, this was his rookie season. He had a 73 overall. You could go to some Hall of Famers. Seattle on the offensive line had Steve Hutchinson. He was a base rating of a 78. I think another interesting team would have been the LA Chargers. Well, this time would have been the San Diego Chargers, but this was a hell of a haul because this is the year they got LT, who was an 81 overall, the second highest rated player from this 2000 draft class. It was also the year that Drew Brees was a rookie quarterback, 71. I also tried finding Tom Brady in Madden 01. I don't know, he wasn't in the updated rosters or the rosters that I have available to me right now on PC. The number 1 overall pick this year, if you remember, was Michael Vick, and surprisingly enough, not a great rating, only a base 72 overall. Something that I just found while I was looking through. We might have, it's not like I'm going to track, but if it's something else comes up, I will say, the lowest rated rookie I have seen in the first round. Like, I remember Daniel Jones, when he got drafted by the Giants, had a really, really bad rookie rating. I don't think it's going to be worse than this. Ryan Pickett, the Rams selected him at number 29 in the first round of Ohio State. 60 overall. First round rookie, 60. But the highest overall player from this draft class in Madden 2002 is on the Arizona Cardinals, and it is right guard Leonard Davis with an 82 overall. Now we're moving on to Madden 2003. A couple notable players to look at before we find out who the best from this class is. First, we have Dwight Freeman, the master of the spin move. on the Indianapolis Colts. He had a 76 overall. Then we're going to go over to the Baltimore Ravens. And if you had to say what was the best player from this class, it wasn't even Ed Reed at this point. He was still Edward Reed, free safety, 77 overall. The number one overall player from this class for the expansion Houston Texans was David Carr. He is a 76 overall. But the number one overall rookie from Madden 2003, and I think this is rightfully so, it is Julius Peppers with an 83 overall for the Carolina Panthers. What a beast. One of my favorite and most overpowered defensive ends in Madden history. Interesting players from Madden 2004. We have Terence Newman of the Dallas Cowboys, one of the top players in the class. Got an 82 overall. In terms of overpowered with that 97 speed, it's certainly up there. This was also the same rookie class for Dallas that we saw the arrival of Jason Witten, getting a fairly nice 70 overall. Another big-time player that came this year, brand new face to the world of Madden for the Pittsburgh Steelers, was strong safety number 41, or better known as Troy Polamalu, who had a 78 overall. Moving to wide receivers, another big name wide receiver that went, Andre Johnson to the Houston Texans. He had an 82 overall, but would you believe it that he was not the highest overall rated wide receiver from this class? The number one overall pick from this class is also not the highest rated player, and that was Carson Palmer, who won the Heisman Trophy for USC, and is actually tied there with John Kitna for QB1. But no, the highest overall player from Madden 2004, don't think anyone would have guessed this, is wide receiver Charles Rogers for the Detroit Lions. Kind of going down as one of the bigger busts in NFL history. Pretty overpowered, 82 overall with 93 speed, but he was a base rating 84 and the highest rookie in Madden 04. Moving on to Madden 05, this was a big year for quarterbacks as Phillip Rivers was a rookie. He was a 79 overall for the Chargers. We also had a brand new quarterback for the Pittsburgh Steelers, which was Ben Roethlisberger, who also pulled in a 79 overall. The number one overall pick from that draft, originally from the San Diego Chargers. That then got traded to the New York Giants. Eli Manning got an 81 overall, but was not the highest player in the rookie class in Madden 2005. We also have a couple other notables. One on the Arizona Cardinals at wide receiver, the great Larry Fitzgerald with an 84 overall, which is an outstanding rating. Still not the highest from this draft class. We also have a very suspect Kellen Winslow. Right now, pretty sure he was did some really bad things off the field in his later years. He got an 85 overall, which is tied for the highest rated rookie in this class. But we're gonna, for reference point, because he's a piece of shit, we are going to go to Washington Football Team for the highest rated rookie in Madden 2005, and that is the late great Sean Taylor. 85 overall, 90 speed at 6'2", 228. Unbelievable, man. An unbelievable playmaker. I used to hate playing against Washington in the division because you knew this guy was going to probably send two of your players to the injured reserve for the rest of the season. So Sean Taylor, 85 overall, the best from Madden 05. Looking at Madden 06, number one overall pick from that year for the San Francisco 49ers was Alex Smith, who pulled in an 82 overall. There also was another known quarterback drafted this year, and that was the successor to Bet 5, Aaron Rodgers, who got an 80 overall. Another interesting player was Thomas Davis, was a selection here for the Carolina Panthers. I was looking through the linebacker depth chart, wasn't there. He actually was listed as a strong safety for Carolina as a rookie, an 81 overall. Now, there was a three-way tie for the highest rated player in this draft class, so therefore I'll kind of de facto to the player that was drafted the highest. First up for the Cleveland Browns at wide receiver, it was Braylon Edwards, who got an 84 overall. At linebacker from Texas, Derek Johnson also got an 84 overall, but we are going to be giving the Madden 06 Rookie Rating King title to the running back for the Miami Dolphins. Think of the Wildcat, man. Shout out Ronnie Brown from Auburn. 84 overall, 93 speed at 6 feet, 230 pounds. That is incredibly overpowered, and he is your Madden 06 Rookie King. Three players I want to look at Madden 07. First, we're going to look at the number 3 overall pick, Vince Young for the Tennessee Titans. 82 overall. Just imagine how overpowered this would be in today's Madden. 6'5", 230, 89 speed, which is absolutely disgusting. 92 throw power, that's pretty good. But if you remember, the 2006 NFL Draft was really between two players. And first overall pick was Mario Williams of the Houston Texans, who got an 86 overall. And that kind of continues the streak of the first overall pick in the NFL Draft not having the highest rated class for the rookies, because in Madden 07, we have a new tie slash placeholder slash should we just give it to Reggie Bush? Because Reggie Bush got an 87 overall, which equals Sebastian Janikowski in Madden 2001 for the highest rookie rating so far. 97 speed, we got 98 agility, 98 acceleration, 86 catching. Oh my God, he's an all-time great. 92 kick return. So, you know, it's funny. It's a good meme to have Sebastian Janikowski at number 1, but at least for outfield players right now in Madden 07, Reggie Bush has the crown. For Madden 08, some big-time players to look at for this rookie class, but I think we might have found like the new number 1 guy. So we will start. Adrian Peterson got an 85 overall here with 93 speed. Another big-time running back for the Buffalo Bills was Marshawn Lynch. This was his rookie year as well. He pulled in an 82 overall. Another player I think that's worth looking at is staying within that division. We're going to the New York Jets, and in the secondary, this was Darrelle Revis' rookie season. He got an 81 overall. Some pretty good playmaking ability to go on Revis Island in the infancy stages. The number 1 overall pick this year is a never forget number 1 overall pick, Jamarcus Russell, who had an 82 overall. We got 99 throw power, right? 99 throw power, 82 throw accuracy. But the highest rated player, and in my opinion, the new lead dog in the greatest, most overpowered, whatever you want to call it, rookie in Madden history, it's Calvin Johnson. 6'5", 240, 87 overall, 95 speed. I mean, 85 catching, 97 jumping. I think it's going to be pretty tough. We still got a lot more games to go. I don't know if Calvin Johnson will have his crown taken away. He is the best. I mean, what else we got? Maybe like Pat Willis? Is Patrick Willis like Super Hagen? He's an 85 as well, but I think Megatron got this. For Madden 09, 3 players that I want to show you. First up, we have Matt Ryan, who was the 3rd overall selection for the Atlanta Falcons. He got an 83 overall, best of all of the rookie quarterbacks. But the top 2 highest rated players, first was the number 1 overall pick, and that was on the Miami Dolphins. That was offensive tackle, left tackle, Jake Long from Michigan. He got an 85 overall. This is like the first time the 1st overall pick at least had equal to the highest rating in the draft class. But I'm going to throw it to my favorite player from this draft class, also tied for the highest rated rating, and that is Darren Mcfadden from Arkansas. 85 overall, 6'2", 215, 97 speed, 99 acceleration, 92 elusiveness, 95 stiff arm, 96 juke move. He's an all-time GOAT Madden running back for me, so I'm going to give him the placeholder for the best rookie, most OP rookie from Madden 09. In Madden 10, the number 1 overall selection was Matthew Stafford for the Detroit Lions. He got a 79 overall, but he was not the highest rated rookie. There was a 3-way tie. First up, we have for the San Francisco 49ers, and this will be the player I'm going to use for this game. It's Michael Crabtree, who got an 84 overall, was an absolute beast at Texas Tech. Jason Smith, who's an absolute bust out of Baylor, but he also had an 84 overall. And another player that actually kind of busted, everyone thought he was going to be amazing, was Aaron Curry for the Seattle Seahawks. He had an 84 overall. He was probably the most overpowered rookie from this class, but for Madden 2010, we'll give the top rookie rating to Michael Crabtree. Moving on to Madden 11, couple of funny just memes before we actually look at the best players from this year. Tebow got a 70. Also think it's worth looking at the Patriots. This is Rob Gronkowski's rookie season in Madden. He had a 77 overall. For the Pittsburgh Steelers, they had a wide receiver known as Antonio Brown. Didn't even make the main roster. That's awesome. That's great. But the top players in this class, first looking at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at defensive tackle, it was Gerald McCoy, who had an 84 overall, sharing that 84 overall rating. Also going to the Kansas City Chiefs, another all-time great playmaker, and that is Eric Berry, who had an 84 overall, the number 1 overall pick this season. For the Rams was maybe one of the more like what-if type quarterbacks, and that was Sam Bradford, who had an 80 overall. My God, that Oklahoma Sooners team was absolutely filthy. But the number 1 overall rookie from this game is probably the greatest defensive player I've ever got to see in my lifetime play the college football game, and that is Ndamukong Suh, who had an 85 overall, 95 strength. Look at that, 77 Old Spice swagger rating. That used to be a thing, but Suh was the highest rated and probably the most OP rookie from Madden 11. For Madden 12, this one will be a little bit longer because it's regarded as one of the best draft classes of all time. So we're going to look at some of the big players from that class. AJ Green was in 80 overall. We also have on the Denver Broncos, a big selection that year was Von Miller, who was a 79 overall at outside linebacker. We also have going to the Atlanta Falcons, another big-time wide receiver, one of the all-time GOATs in Madden history, and that is Julio Jones, who only got a 78 overall. Kind of surprising for being, the pick that Falcons traded a lot of draft capital to go get. The number one overall player from this class, first overall pick, was Cam Newton, who got a 77 overall, maybe a slight low ball there. We also have for the Houston Texans an all-time great, first ballot Hall of Famer at right defensive end was J.J. Watt, who got an 80 overall, which is pretty good for the 11th overall pick in the draft. But the highest overall player for Madden 12 belongs to none other than defensive back for the Arizona Cardinals, Patrick Peterson. 82 overall, 6'1", 220, 97 speed, 93 acceleration. He is, one of the all-time great Madden corners, and he was the best rookie for Madden 12. Now in Madden 13, before we get into the big players, let's look at some notables. We have Harrison Smith here for the Minnesota Vikings. He pulled in a 75 overall rookie rating. Staying in the secondary, we have Stephon Gilmore, future defensive player of the year, get a 77 for the Buffalo Bills. There are another player I want to see. This is the rookie year for Russell Wilson on the Seattle Seahawks when he was a third-round pick, and he came in with a 70 overall. Now look at the big dogs within this class. We'll go to the Carolina Panthers first and look at right outside linebacker Luke Kuechly. Looked pretty damn good right out the gate there. Coming at draft pick number 9, 81 overall. But for this rookie class, it was really between two players, two guys that are forever linked and maybe both kind of what-ifs, all-time greats. First, we have RG3 at quarterback, who's an 83 overall, 93 speed, 90 acceleration, coveted 93 elusiveness, which is absolute disgusting, 95 throw power. But the number one player actually is also the highest overall rookie in the class, and that is Andrew Luck for the Indianapolis Colts, 84 overall. But Andrew Luck, 93 accuracy, 90 mid accuracy, 92 throw power. He's, so far? He's the GOAT. So far, he's at least the GOAT rookie quarterback in Madden history. Now we're on to Madden 25 or Madden 14, whatever you want to call it. Looking at some of the outsiders, we have DeAndre Hopkins in his rookie season for the Houston Texans. He was a 74 overall. Also want to show a bit of love to my lookalike, my brother from another mother at right tackle, was the first big home run pick at 4 overall in the Chip Kelly era. Lane Johnson got a 79 overall, but the two top-rated, maybe borderline overpowered players from this class, first up at right defensive end was Dion Jordan, 83 overall. Little did we know he was fueled by Mexican supplements, because imagine 6'6", 250 with 94 acceleration is kind of terrifying. But in this game, the number one overall pick also was the highest overall player. That is Eric Fisher, who the Kansas City Chiefs selected out of Central Michigan. 84 overall for what was a very, he's one of those guys. Was he a bust? Probably not. Was he worth the number one overall pick? Probably not. For Madden 15, a couple players I want to look at before we try to find the pound-for-pound best. We got Johnny Manziel. Remember Johnny Manziel. He had a 77 overall, which was pretty good. Some studs were also on the defensive side of the ball in this draft class. We have at left outside linebacker here, Khalil Mack, 81 overall. Also need to take a look at the Rams, a bona fide first ballot Hall of Famer. Aaron Donald get a 79 overall as a rookie. This is also a draft class that a lot of people still think is the greatest wide receiver draft class of all time. You got Sammy Watkins, especially for like a rookie class of wide receiver. Sammy Watkins got an 80 overall. We have for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Mike Evans got a 78. Going to the New York Giants, OBJ had a 75 overall. We also have maybe a guy that's the best out of the bunch out of all these guys. That's old Davante Adams, who had a 72 overall. But the number one overall player in this draft class from a rating standpoint was also the number one overall player in the entirety of the draft, and that is Jadeveon Clowney for the Houston Texans, who got an 83 overall. Also very, very overpowered. Moving on to Madden 16, I got 3 players I want to show you here today. There was one QB that went 1, one QB went 2, and they were forever linked. First was the QB that went number 2, the Heisman Trophy winner from that season, Marcus Mariota, who got a 78 overall and was probably most likely the most overpowered rookie from this draft class with that 88 speed, 90 acceleration. You also got a little bit 89 throw power, 82 accuracy. which is pretty good. The number 1 overall pick from that season was Mr. Crab Legs himself, Jameis Winston, who got an 81 overall, which is the second highest rating from this rookie class for old famous Jameis, who right now is looking like, see if he can make a second go of his career with the New Orleans Saints. But the highest overall rookie from this class actually belonged to the Oakland Raiders, and that was wide receiver Amari Cooper, who had an 82 overall. Madden 17 time. Before we look at the top ratings, here's some sleepers that you probably may want to see. Derrick Henry was a 74 overall as a rookie for the Tennessee Titans. We also want to take a look here at the Dallas Cowboys QB, and man, just got an absolute boatload of money. That was Dak Prescott, 71 overall. Now, the sleeper from this draft class at wide receiver for the Kansas City Chiefs was Tyreek Hill. And did you know, as a rookie, Tyreek Hill only had 95 speed and was only a 65 overall. Joey Bosa, Zeke Elliott all had fairly good ratings. The number 1 overall pick in this class, Mr. Jared Goff at QB, had the exact same rating as Carson Wentz, who went number 2 to the Philadelphia Eagles with a 77 overall. And the highest overall player from this class, deservedly so, was cornerback Jalen Ramsey from Florida State. 82 overall, still to this day the best corner prospect I've ever seen, and he rightfully so was the number 1 rookie from this class. Now, Madden 18 is the only game I don't have right. Well, I do have it. I'd have to hook up my Xbox, which I don't really want to do. So just quickly looking at the Madden 18 ratings, highest rating was Myles Garrett with an 83 overall. OJ Howard there, 82. McCaffrey with an 81. No real surprises, and obviously, yeah, rightfully so, Myles Garrett deserved to be the best rookie from that class. Obviously, I do have Madden 19, Madden 20, and Madden 21 on PC. I could show that, but unfortunately, all my saves have the end of season roster, and I could not find on the Madden share and all that stuff the day 1 rosters. So that being said, I'll just use these little quick lists to finish out this video. The top rookies from Madden 19, we'll show Roquan Smith here, 81 overall for the Chicago Bears. The number 1 overall pick was Baker Mayfield for the Cleveland Browns. He got an 81 overall, as with that big flex of 94 throw power. The second highest overall rookie from Madden 19 was Saquon Barkley for the New York Giants, and was also probably the most overpowered rookie from that class with an 82 overall. But the highest overall player, and I'm glad that they did this because it might have been a little bit risky, maybe not as sexy for the marketing, but it was Big Q, Quentin Nelson for the Indianapolis Colts with an 83 overall. For Madden 20, not too long ago, the top rookie from the class was Quinnen Williams from the New York Jets with an 80 overall, Ed Oliver at 79, Nick Bosa, 78. Finishing up in Madden 21, Joe Burrow, the number 1 overall pick, was a 76 overall. The best player in the class, though, maybe the best rookie in like this last 3-4 years in terms of like base launch, because he had the dev trade and everything else you look for, was Chase Young for Washington Football Team. He had that 80 overall. We're at the end of the road, 21 games in, trying to find the best rookie ever released in a Madden game, as well as maybe that doubles up as the most overpowered rookie. And today we learned, at least I learned, that Sebastian Janikowski is tied for first way back in Madden 2001 with that 87 overall. But Sebastian Janikowski, 87 in Madden 2001. Reggie Bush in Madden 2007 with an 87 rating. He was pretty OP as well. And Megatron Calvin Johnson in Madden 08 with that 87 overall. In my opinion, he takes the cake. While it's funny and you can meme it and say, like, yeah, technically, even with an asterisk next to it, Sebastian Janikowski is the best rookie in Madden history. I think to find the best and the fact that he's also the most overpowered, I think I gotta give it to 08 Calvin Johnson. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Who do you think is the most overpowered rookie in Madden history? And what do you think the top rookies are gonna get here in Madden 22? One thing you definitely could see is that, I don't want to say that they kind of started taking like a football hipster approach to things, but you definitely can see they've drawn back a little bit on the rookie ratings. Before, like, the best players in the classes were getting anywhere between an 82, 85, even up to an 87 overall. And you look at the last couple games, Quentin Nelson with an 83, Jalen Ramsey 82, Amari Cooper 82, Quinnen Williams with an 80, Chase Young with an 80. So they're slowly starting to regress and scale back the rookie rating scale, which, is that a good thing? Or would you rather Madden kind of have OP rookie ratings like they used to back when the game was truly at its peak? Let me know in the comment section below. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. As always, if it's your first time stopping by, please hit that subscribe button. We're working our way to very slowly at this point, but we're getting ready for that new Madden 22 season. Hit that subscribe button. I would love to hit 150,000 subscribers as we gear up for Madden 22. Smash that like button if you enjoyed this video, because it's very much going to help with my video in the YouTube algorithm. Leave a comment with anything that you saw and enjoyed and surprised and any nostalgia you might have got from this video. I look forward to reading those, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching, and peace out.